You know, we're not at 2 hours quite yet. I'll go... Okay, that time I pressed right, and for some reason got sent back. I'll do one more level, just in hopes that I can get a hard save as well as the save point. I just need a hydrate after all of that excitement. Donkey Kong Land sure is a video game though. There is some retro charm to it. But there sure is a lot of jank. Oh, this is the stuff that I've... This and Sky are like the two things I've seen so much from random videos and the like that really make this stand out. Oh my god. So look at all these lives I would have if the game would actually give me a bonus level where I could actually redeem them all in. I am not gonna stop being salty about this. I feel like I've been a good sport about so many other things. But this is ridiculous. It's like the game's taunting me. Ugh. That life count is getting low, and these coins would sure be nice if I could, like, get a lot. Get an opportunity to redeem them all. I mean, like, I feel like after the way Sky has treated me, especially that one Sky level, I feel like I have a little right to complain. These platforms are weird, but they don't suck. So we'll tolerate them. Like, they more so look weird. They don't behave weird. As long as they don't give out, as long as I can put my trust into them, I will. And I won't complain. But my god, are they scary when they get tiny. Okay, so far we're making good pace to get all the Kong letters. What's I gonna say? I think I was gonna say, like, Scott, I have seen a little bits and ends of this game from various videos and the like, and like the city trope. It's really what got me excited for this game. Sky too, but me and Sky are no longer friends. Like, Sky has ruined all my trusts. We can all agree I get a gimme for just magically sliding off the platform, right? Well, no one's here to veto my decision, so I'm making the executive choice. Oh. Come on. The only reason we're doing this instead of ending the stream is so I can get a save point. So, where is the G? It's probably here. Oh, my favorite platform to exist, like, ever. You're back. What sort of marvelous adventures are we off to today? Timing. No, why did he jump for the coin? Like, I get that's the point of the levels, but at the same time, do you really want the coins? I just realized this is my two favorite things in this game. Coins that I can't redeem for anything, and this stupid platform. Okay, it's the end. For some reason I thought we got the end already, but that's fine. I need both the N and the G, so I will not complain about getting the N. And there's the G! Oh my god, if that means we're at the end! that went so fast. Those two letters were so close together. I could cry tears of joy. Alright, so now that we're officially into World 4, are we already at like the final world of this game? Well, that's unfortunate because that's not going to stop me from ending off the stream. But man, that means like the next time I stream, it's going to be short. We should get another sky twice. So I'm not going to count my chickens before we hatch. I definitely feel content. I definitely have my fill for Donkey Kong Land for the next 2 weeks. Welcome. I don't know, every other week simultaneously feels way too long, yet not long enough. Or way too frequent and yet not long enough. And I don't really gotta get a solution to that, so let's just dive into it. I'm hoping that this level isn't nearly... What? Sorry, I'm just caught off guard by just all the Kong letters that early on. And also I can already tell my mic is in a bad spot. Yeah, because like there's the K, there's the O. I feel like this is a song that I could appreciate so much more if it wasn't like chiptune to Demise and back. But what's the deal? They're literally giving me all the Kong letters at the start of the level. What's gonna happen? Is this like just a short level or... Oh! I completely forgot about that gimmick. This is just gonna mess with me completely. This is so weird. I wish I could say that as like a complete surprise, but I'm pretty sure I have seen it before. I didn't realize how low on lives I was. I forgot just how badly the sky level kind of just eradicated everything. Please, I'm just trying to bop over the B. And yet I get hit every single time. So many elements of this level just feel completely random and sporadic, to the point where I don't really know what to make out of it. Okay. So it's kind of clear that the gimmick of this level is that you gotta just collect the Kong letters over and over again. I don't even know if these count as real Kong letters. But I sure as heck need them. How badly do I need them, though? Yeah, like you don't need all of them. I can make my way up there with only a certain set. Not gonna make this platforming make me any less nervous. Alright, this time it kind of seemed... At least seemed like it was necessary to get all of them that time. Oh! Bonus, 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 please, absolutely. I don't need more coins, I just need a way to... to give the coins that I've already have into the life exchange system. Please, game. I've been holding on to these lives for like 3 worlds. Oh, that was it. No Diddy Kong, no nothing, just... I feel kind of crazy, but I don't think they've given me a DK barrel in like... ages. Even before the checkpoint. If I get an opportunity to exchange these coins for lives, I'll be set for the rest of the game. The issue is... the game has not been that nice. I'm gonna game over, aren't I? This is so weird. I'm not sure how to follow the logic behind it all. all in the process, I feel like I gotta get the real Kong letters so I can actually have an opportunity to save. Though, after, like, the sky and all that, I feel like I've earned the right to just... Oh, wait, maybe these are fake Kong letters, and that K was actually necessary. Well, I sure didn't see the O anywhere nearby. Well, you know how I was wondering where the DK barrel was and how it felt like it's been way too long since we've last seen one? I guess that answers that question. Gonna just... Okay, that is just a giant pit. I can't believe for a second I almost had trust in the game. Oh, that was the real end. Those were the real Kong letters after all. Which is nice, because I do not want to do any of these levels again. I'm gonna give myself a freebie on that. Because I feel like that's more the control's fault than it was my own. Hesitation was a factor, but I don't think it was the only factor. I still have Diddy. Oh, that was part of the background. That was not an object I could land on. Oh, I made the same mistake again. No. I think I'm like almost at game over anyway, so I'll just eat it. I'll be starting over from scratch with this level anyways. You know, I'm just gonna assume that I got game over, because I just realized if I use the saves the game gives me, it'll probably take away all those coins that I needed for like eons. That if this was a fair game, I would have had a chance to redeem by now. Is this a normal Crusher? Or... Okay. Normal in the sense that, like, DK can do something, but... Oh. I was trying to, like, set it down, but instead I swear when I had it in my hands, I was actually walking forward when holding down the down button. I wanted to ride it. It's not like I'd be able to ride it very long, though, so it probably just would have been to my dismay in the long run. So, I haven't needed a DK barrel yet. Well, a great time to lose out on a DK barrel, though. No. No point giving me these coins. If you're just gonna... Well, why am I able to move so smoothly from the cannons, but not from just a normal jump? I'm kind of getting more and more hesitant if I even want to save. Because I have so few lives, and they're never going to go up at this rate. Well, don't tell me that, like, enemy jumping is actually mandatory for this level. That would be wild. One of these times... Sink all of the golden bananas above. I've been waiting for this moment for what feels like my entire life. That 71, it wouldn't have been so high if he actually, like, gave me this sort of bonus earlier, like, in a time frame that was less than 2 entire freaking worlds. I don't know if DK actually has a bigger hitbox, but it sure feels like it, so it sure makes me feel better to have him out. Alright, see y'all when I grind out all these lives, because with how stingy the game has been with these bonus areas in particular, who knows when I'm going to actually get another opportunity to actually get this. Get lives. How did I even miss that one? There we go. You know what? Let's work smarter, not harder. There we go. Of course, as soon as I get a system down, I botch it. Oh, come on. DK is totally touching that one. Oh, how did I not get... How did that one not count? How did I miss that one? And that one? It's like I don't want to get the extra lives or something. Well, at least I'm stacked up on lives, and I can't even say I didn't get a game over, because I feel like I would have if I counted. I mean, no, technically I would, if I didn't reset, I wouldn't have ran. I beat the level the moment I resetted, so even if I didn't reset, I wouldn't have ran out of lives. Come on, you stupid barrel. There we go. You know, maybe it would be slightly smarter to go for the checkpoint first, but hindsight 2020. Well, if I somehow find another bonus barrel or bonus live level before the end of the stage, at least I'll have a coin to use in it. And now I'll have two. How many times can I die the same exact way before it gets through my head? Apparently more than 3. If I had to have only one Kong for this level, at least I have the guy that can take care of the Crushes. Well, that's just one less thing I gotta worry about. Oh, the frickin' pigs. Oh, I saw that barrel back there. I don't know if it was worth going for, but we're here. Oh, that is definitely worth it. Because I definitely want to save after the whole extra life fiasco. So far, not as bad as Sky, but then again, there was like one level in Sky that made everything such a living nightmare. Oh, I see the gimmick of this now. I'm not sure if I... Wait, that counts as death? That... Nope, nope, nope. There's no reason for that to count as death. Like I decided long ago, I reserve the right to call mulligans over bull sap. There's definitely times I like chiptune, but these definitely seem like songs I would like if they weren't trying to be crammed into a device like the Game Boy Color. Now, I don't even think it was Game Boy Color. I think this was OG Game Boy. Not that that would have really affected the sound quality either way. But, like, I want to like this song, but it's just a slight bit too blocky for me. Which is weird, because like I do like the Red Blue soundtrack and all. I don't know why I'm going for this stuff with DK. Well, now I can test my intuition to see if it's real. Oh, come on! No, you can't give me frickin' rope snakes in this level. I thought we were done with rope snakes. That was like the worst thing of World 1. Of all the things he decided to bring back, this really is how you want to die? This is the hill you really want to die on, game? No, I got plenty of lives. I'm not gonna worry about a single set of bananas. Well, it could be worse. Like that. Why did Pokemon Go ruin my walk? I don't know. Like, the answer would be because it was Go Fest. But that immediately leads into the question of why did Go Fest ruin it? Like, that's a super big event in Pokemon Go, Jackie K. Wouldn't that make the game better to have a huge event with all of these Pokemon and raids and... Well, you can cut the word off at raid if you really want the short answer. But yeah, like... It felt... It's hard to... I can't really describe why I didn't like the Go Fest, but... It felt like the Go Fest got in the way of me actually enjoying my walk for the sake of being a walk. Not to mention it because it was like a 6-hour event and I was only gonna like walk 2 hours of that either way. And then like just the freaking battle pass and the other UI stuff all clogging up the game. I think that's like one of the more frustrating parts about it all. There was so much crud in the game that it kept me from enjoying it. Not like in the terms of content, I mean like in UI. Just like the most choppy UI I've ever seen, and like I was gonna say, no, we can't be at the boss already. This is the level where the final boss is. This is the final world, so the final boss will be the last boss. I remember that from like the few video essays and that I've seen on YouTube. I am down with this gimmick though. Oh. I feel like I missed something important, but I did get a lot of cool stuff from doing that. So, your guess is as good as mine of how this should go down. Also, do I really want to just shoot myself down to the abyss? Come on, Jackie K, you can trust the banana. The banana never lies. And it's a secret. Secret, except... I'm not really a huge fan of when they put the calling letters behind a secret. It just feels like calling letters should be part of the natural level at the very least. Well, it's not the bonus I really wanted, but they did hit another Kong letter. Speaking of hiding Kong letters in bonus stages, instead of my point of how I feel they should be like part of the platforming challenge of the main path. I don't even know why I'm collecting these coins. We all know I'm not gonna find another level to redeem them on before the end of the game. I don't even know why he bothers to give us coins still. Oh, I see. There's still 2 more levels. Assuming that last one isn't the boss, which the more I think about it, the more I'm pretty sure it is. Oh! What a level to introduce the oil cans. And it's the freaking ropes that I love. Okay, this one's on fire. Okay, they do have the concept of them igniting and unigniting, for lack of a better way to describe it. DK, you're gonna be the fall, man. And I'm surprised that didn't count as a death with the way this freaking world considers its logic. Can't believe they put a freaking kill plane in the rope area that I came up from. No... No alternative path. This is the way I gotta go, apparently. I can't believe they actually expected me to make that jump. Don't randomly go on fire. Here. To be fair, the one I was worried about wasn't the one that randomly went on fire. So that's good, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking that the music's starting to get a little old. Alright. Now how do we logic this in with Game Boy graphics? It just... Good thing they put the checkpoint right there, because I feel like I'm gonna die a lot. Right in that area in particular. Nope, nope, nope. You know what? Got plenty of lives. I gotta be fair to the game on occasions. I can't believe just running for it worked. So yeah, I guess I'm just not a fan of the whole gimmick of do a bunch of raids to get the fusion forms of a pair of Pokemon and they're super power and uber, so you gotta do them if you want to keep up with the game. So I'm gonna fall behind with the game, and I'm okay with that, but it's just... I just find it dumb the way they do it regardless. It's just one of the many reasons why I don't bother to actually keep up with Pokemon Go. If it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to go... If it wasn't for the fact that it was a Saturday anyways, and I usually go out for a walk regardless, every day I can during the weekend, then I wouldn't have even bothered with freaking Go Fest. It just felt like it made everything more of a hassle than it needed to be. No, it's not Go Fest, Go Tour, whatever. The only events I really like anymore are Community Days, and that's because it's very easy to get shiny Pokemon, and I don't have to play for like half a day, if not the entire day, just to feel accomplished. I wish the screen wouldn't keep panning back. The whole reason I'm trying to squirt forward is to give myself as much of a view to the left as possible game, so if you wouldn't keep undoing my efforts by panning the camera back to the right, I would greatly appreciate that. They are not gonna let up on the crush us, are they? That one's on me. Something didn't feel right about it, but... It might be nostalgia talking because it's been so long since I last played Country, but I feel like these oil barrels were a lot more generous in Country. They're still scary in Country, mind you, but... Like, I feel like I have barely no time. And great, I'm starting to see my live count go down already. I haven't had a chance to get DK, so that's enough of gonna screw me over. Okay, come on, game. Alright. Crush us over there. Okay. Can I get a gold? Can I get a freebie on that? Because that was not an issue of my platforming skills whatsoever. That was like the floor deciding Oh, hey, let's be ice physics now. You know, I probably rewind one. I'll give the game that one. Even though that was bullshit. I'll give the game one. I'm sorely regretting having DK be the dead man. Because, man, I really could use him right about now. I could use a second hit in general to be... I don't get it. Why am I not crossing it now? I'm literally jumping onto the oil bin the second I get an opportunity to. Jeez, now I just feel my... rudeness just... I just feel all the weight of the world finally coming to haunt me. At this particular moment, like, the escapism isn't working anymore. Well, on the bright side, this will be the last stream of Donkey Kong Land. Yikes! Screw you. Once I beat this level, after today, I will never have to touch this game again. And yeah, I'll be able to say that I've played every unique Donkey Kong Country game at least once. Have I had DK Barrel this entire time? No. Okay. At least I didn't burn all my lives in that one single level. At least it wasn't a complete repeat of Sky. Is this it? Oh my god, we're at the end. That is... oh my god, the sound of that sound crunch. Oh, brother. Oh, I had when did I get DK? I definitely don't recall getting him. Maybe if I talk loud enough and you won't be able to hear the bit crunch K. Rool running sound effect. You know, I did get a save right before the boss. The coins are kind of pointless because we're not going to be doing anything with them anymore. No, he still runs. Gotta get ready for that. And if I, like, time that jump any sooner... And... oh, you know what? I could have sworn that would have counted. I could have sworn that I screwed myself over there. Are we over? Ooh! That was an animation I didn't expect to see. Oh. He got me! I can't even be mad at that. He got me, but he got me good. I just really wish that running sound effect was a thing. Wasn't a thing. If I never have to hear that sound after I beat K. Rool, that'll be one day too soon. And he has so many hits. I'm not sure if trying to do this with a control pad or a control stick is any better. It's because it just feels like a mess either way. Oh! I wasn't counting his hits. How can I count his hits when I'm so focused on trying to time my jump? Like, how many hits was it before you started, like, jumping, doing freestyle on that? I think it was 4. Cause this will be 4. And no, it was more than 4. But trying to track that with on this tiny screen is not a swell experience, I gotta say. Oh, brother. This is the end. This is what, like, all those lives that got right before I needed them were... I'm not even counting, which is a issue because, like, the only way if I feel ready for that hit is if I count it out. Like, man, I've been so spoiled by the rule of 3. How many hits was that? Like 6? Not that it matters, because even when I know it's happening, I'm still not ready for it. I don't even think I've gotten past the first belly flop. Something about that felt like sooner than before. I can't quite put my finger on it. You know, I mean, as terrible as that sounds, I'm glad there's some sort of telegraph for when he's running. Because, my god, the fact that I can't see the boss for 90% of the boss is not doing me any favors. And I'd rather be playing Timon and Pumbaa's jungle games. I was messing around with my old computer to try to get some files off it, and when I realized that the CD for that game was still in the old computer, so I got it out. Try to get it playing. Of course, that didn't really work out because it's like made for freaking Windows 7. Man, if it wasn't for invisibility frames, I would have died again. Oh my god. Just throw your stupid crown! Never mind. Oh. Why did it sound worse that time? I swear it's sounding worse now. You know, this... I hate it because this seems like it should be a fun boss fight. But the fact that it's gotta work around the Gameboy... How did that even count as a jump? I can't complain because otherwise I would have gotten hit, but... That did not feel like I jumped on his head. Oh, speaking of... How did that freaking get me every single time? And... Literally every other boss was more fun than this. No fair, no fair. I was already on his head by the time... He did not put the crown on his head by the time I landed on his head. I even dodged the jump and I still got hit. What was that? And I grew up with Donkey Kong Country. I should appreciate this more than I am. I'm really trying. Aha! I caught onto your bowl. Yeah, I'll bite my tongue now. Oh my god, you've like done this 10 bazillion times! So close to actually getting hidden in the second phase. Oh, it's time for the belly flops. And now it's the crown? No, it's not crowned yet! It's not crowned yet! I'm never gonna get past the first phase. Where am I? Am I going crazy, or have I been sitting on like 4 lives for a while now? I guess I'm just going crazy or something, losing my soul. No matter how soulless I become, it at least won't be as soulless as a freaking battle pass. He's bold! He's bold! He's bold! How? Oh my god, finally! A hit! And that's as far as I'll ever go. No, just end me. We need to see what the game over screen looks like anyways. At least he doesn't reset the whole belly flop phase until I hit him. I guess we got one more before the game over. I will never quite understand why that happens, but I shall never question it. It seems like I end up dying immediately afterwards anyways. Oh, no, you don't. I don't know how that counts. Oh, it's just the DK Country 1 game over. What a ripoff. I just realized I probably don't get to start with my whole giant stack of lives. Oh well, it's the final boss. It doesn't really matter how many lives I have. Oof. Am I... Oh my god, I swear. Okay, Rule, are you okay, buddy? You're kind of throwing your crown. I was gonna say... I think I broke K. Rural. Is that it? Is that it? No fake out? That really looked like he was just out of the picture. Congratulations! Yay! Me programming. So, that was Donkey Kong Land, I guess. That sure was a video game. But glad to finally say that I've tried it. Oh. Do I even get a save marker? Any sort of sign that I did it? Well, I guess getting sent back to the beginning might be a sign. Yeah, I mean, obviously it had some rough patches. Physics in this game could be better, but I mean, this was initially made for the Game Boy. I won't be too critical on it. Except for Sky. Sky can go to the opposite place of a sky and do the opposite, reach the opposite temperature that the sky normally gets at. I want the fact that I've tried every single level in this game to be saved on this for all of eternity, at least until Nintendo decides to remove this game off NSO, because that's the thing that's recently been put into people's consciousness now. Technically, it's, I guess, like anything that's a streaming service always been a thing. The video market's already kind of like... The movie scene, shoutouts to the movie scene for kind of just like giving us in the gaming scene a bit of a taste of everything that's yet to come. Because its history sure has a knack of repeating itself, if I do say so myself. I just realized, no, there was the other animal buddies. We got to use Espresso, and I feel like Espresso got a lot more mileage in this game than she has ever gotten in Donkey Kong Country. Like, it actually felt like the animal buddy was used creatively in it. But I mean, I guess like a couple snow levels weren't too bad either. But okay, I got my heart save. Gonna just make this my save point so I don't accidentally ruin all my progress, mistaking this for the most recent thing I've done.